Today we are going to see chapter number 7, cash book and its type of standard 11 commerce subject account. Today we are going to see some more illustration related to 3-column cash book, and here we are going to see all type of transaction together. So here is the sum number 13. Illustration number 13. From the following transaction, prepare 3-column cash book in the books of Sri Kunal. August 2015 first. 2015. August 1st. Opening cash balance 2. Balance brought forward, and that is cash balance is a 3,000 and bank balance is a 6,000. Now on date number 2, goods of rupees 10,000 sold to Nilesh at 10% trade discount. Amount is received by check which is deposited in bank. So here we have sold the goods to Nilesh, and it is on we have sold the goods on cash and check received. So it is a cash sales. So here we are going to write down by to sales account. And 10% trade discount. So it will be 9,000. So trade discount will not record in the books of account. So here we are going to write down only 9,000 check. Check is issued by Nilesh is dishonored. So now this check is dishonored. So we are going to write on the credit side of cash book on date number 7, here 2015, August 7, by Nilesh account, and amount will be 9,000. Now on date number 9, receiver of Nilesh paid the dividend of 50 paisa against 1 rupee of check. So here we supposed to take 9,000. So as of 50 paisa we are going to receive half amount of 9,000 from a receiver. So on date number 9 we are going to write down to Nilesh account. Half amount we are receiving, so that will be 4,500. And remaining 4,500 will be our bad debt. So that we are going to write off in our journal proper. Now on date number 10, goods of rupees 6,000 sold to Bhikkhu for cash at 10% cash discount. So here we are selling the goods on cash. So that on date number 10 to sales account. And that is 6,000 goods and 10% cash discount, so it will be discount will be 600 and 5,400 we are going to receive the cash. Now on date number 13, goods of rupees 5,000 purchased from Chetna at 10% cash discount. Half amount is paid by check and remaining half amount paid by cash. So here we have purchased the goods of rupees 5,000. So on date number 13, by purchase account. Now here 5,000 goods and 10% cash discount, so that will be 500, and remaining 4,500 it will be half will be cash and half will be check. So for that 2,250 that is cash amount and 2,250 that is check. 2,250. Now on date number 15, bank has collected dividend of rupees 1,000 and credited in our account. So that is our income. We are going to receive it, so that we will write on the debit side on 15 to dividend account. And the amount will be 1,000. On date number 17, bank has credited 100 towards the bank interest in our account. So that is also our income, and that will be debited to cash book. So for that, on date number 17, to bank interest account. And amount will be 100. Now, let's see on date number 24, advertisement expense paid by cash. By advertisement expense account. How much? So it will be 3000 we have paid by cash. So for that. Now, on date number 26, rupees 1000 paid from business for Satyanarayan Katha at home. So that is our drawing. So that we are going to write down by drawing account. And that rupees 1000. Now, on date number 27, furniture of rupees 3000 purchased for home, the amount is paid by check. So that is again it is a drawing. So we are going to write down by drawing account. And amount is paid by check. So that will be 3000. Now, on date number 28, a check of rupees 3000 is issued to Girish in full settlement of account of 3090. So here we have settled the account of Girish. So we have made the payment to Girish by Girish account. And here we have issued the check of rupees 3000 in settlement of 3090. So 90 rupees is our discount. On date number 29, Praveen has paid by check rupees 2500 in full settlement of 2575. So that is our receivable that we have received on date number 29 to Praveen account. And our discount amount is a 75. And the amount that we have received through check will be 2500. So for that. Now, on date number 31st, after keeping cash on hand rupees 500, the remaining amount is deposited in bank. So here, leaving one line, afterwards we are going to write down on 31st by balance carry forward, and that amount will be 500 for cash account. And as we discussed before, we have to find out the balance of the cash first, and then we have to make the contra entry, and later on we have to find out the balance of the bank account. So let's do that. So here, if we are going to make the total of this 3000 and 5400, that will be 8400, that we are going to take to the credit side, 8400, and from 8400, if we are going to deduct all the things, we are going to have the amount that we supposed to take to the bank account will be 1650, and for that we are going to write down the contra entry on 31st by cash account, and here we will write contra, and this 1650 we are going to debit to the bank account 1650, and here we will write to cash account on 31st to cash account. Now we have to find out the balance of the bank account. So we have to see which side total is more. So here definitely we can see that the total of the debit side is more. So let's find out the total of this. So it will be 24,750. This balance we are going to take to the credit side, 24,750. From this, if we deduct all the amount, we are going to have the balance of 7,500. So this is our bank balance. And now we have to find out the discount allowed as well as discount received. So total of the discount allowed will be 675 and total of the discount received will be 590. And these two balance that we are going to take to the next month, that will be September 1st, 2015. September 1st. To balance brought forward. And the amount will be 500 and 7,500. So this is how we supposed to prepare 3-column cash book. You may note down this in your notebook. Thank you student for watching this video.